everyone, Stephanie at Southern Oklahoma Library System, and today we are going to do a story time on our community helpers. And I want to remind you that you can see all of our videos on our YouTube channel, and our virtual reading summer program will start June 1st, and we did a video on that last week, so you can see that on our YouTube channel as well. So our first community helper we're going to talk about today is let's meet a police officer. So Officer Gabby, she can be a school resource officer, and she can stop the cars at the crosswalk, and she can teach all the students about strangers. And there she is in her police car. And before she was a school officer, she was a police officer around the town. And she wore her police uniform with her hat and her shirt and her badge. And when she was in her police car, she could sound her siren and talk with her police radio and give information. You see him there on his little radio? Police officers have police cars, and they have helicopters and motorcycles, and some police officers even ride horses. And police officers have dogs that are called canines, and they help the officers with their noses. There's so many other officers out there. You have officers that work at a desk. And you have officers that are called FBI agents that help to do investigating. And officers help you with team safety to make sure you're wearing your seat belts. They help you stand up against bullying. And if there's an emergency, you can call 911. And that is how the officers help us in our community. So we're going to put this book down here with our other ones. We also have a community helper book on our teachers and our librarians. And today I have this little police officer puppet. Here he is, a little officer. It says, I am a police officer with my star. I help people near and far. If you have a problem, call on me and I will be there. 1, 2, 3. So the officers, they come to help us when we are in need. Bye, officer. Bye, kids. We'll put him down here on his little book. And our next one we're going to talk about is our firefighters. So let's meet our community firefighters. Maybe. So firefighters in our community, they help fight the fires, they help with traffic accidents, they can help rescue people, maybe if there's been a flood. They can help with medical emergencies. They can help all our ambulance people with emergencies. They save people if they're in danger in that building. And not only do they fight fires on houses and buildings, but they can also fight forest fires out in the woods. So this fireman's climbing up this ladder, and these are putting out fire with their big hoses that shoot water way up. And here's their big red fire truck that we all love. There's their uniforms behind them. And their gear that they wear is called bunker gear. That's their bunker gear. It's got their hat, their respirator mask so that they don't breathe the smoke, an axe, and their protective suits so that they don't get burned. They have really tall ladders on their truck, and they are called a hook and ladder truck. They have this tall ladder that comes to the top of their truck so they can go way up high if they need to. And firefighters can often come and talk to you at your school, and they'll talk to you about an escape plan if there is a fire, and just how to be safety at home. So that is our community firefighter. And down here also. So now I have my little fireman puppet. Here he is, little fireman puppet. Say hi, kids. Says, this brave fireman is going to bed. I lay him down on the pillow where he lays his head. He can wrap himself in a blanket, wrap him up tight. And he plans to sleep all night. Because firemen, they can get tired when they're out fighting fires and holding that big hose with the water that uses all of their muscles and strength. Okay, firemen, say bye-bye, kids. We'll put him down here on our fireman book. The next one we have is our veterinarian and our doctor. Our veterinarians and our doctors. So let's meet our veterinarian of our community. Talk about what they do. So they help keep our animals healthy. Here she is looking at the little gerbil. Cute. Or a hamster maybe. He's a gerbil. And they can have a small animal vet where they treat small animals, or there's large animal vets and they treat the big animals like the giraffes and the tigers. Would you want to be a small animal vet or a large animal vet? I think I would want to be the small animal vet. They go to school and they study on how to care for your animals. And they can help other animal helpers that rescue pets also. So if your pet gets sick, you're going to want to take them to a veterinarian, and they will help them feel all better. Because sometimes the animals have problems with their furs, their scale, or their feathers. And some bugs can make their body all itchy, like their fleas. Lizards can get broken nails. And then they can weigh them and make sure that their body is healthy. They use the same tools that the doctors use on people. They can use a stethoscope. That's what's in her ears that listens to your heart. They have an x-ray machine. They can take pictures of your bones. And they can give your animals shots just to make them feel better, just like you get. And then they're nice and healthy in their cage. And that is what our veterinarians do in our community. So we'll put them here. So now I have my little puppet that could either be a veterinarian or a doctor. Now what was the difference between them? A doctor treats people and a veterinarian treats animals. So this community helper is a doctor. A doctor takes care of people who are sick or hurt. She went to special school to learn to do her job. She probably works at a hospital and gives medicine to people who need it. She uses special tools to look and listen to people on the inside. So here's her stethoscope right here that she uses so she can listen to your heart when it beats on the inside. Say bye-bye to her, doctor. Bye-bye. Come here on her little book. And then we have the construction workers of our community. They help to build all of our buildings and restaurants and banks and doctor's office and libraries. They help build every place that we visit. So this is called a construction zone, where they put up fences where they're working at. And this construction worker is helping to build a new school. And here they are digging dirt with their big tools that have strong arms and teeth that help them. They have trucks that help them lift stuff way into the sky. And they work with people called architects. These are architects. They are the people that draw out the plan that tells them right where to put, where everything goes in the building. Here's more of them, just working away, building and building. And here they are. This is a cement truck. They're pouring cement to make the sidewalk of the school. This one's the electrician. He's putting up the wires for the lights. And these are the mason builders. They're putting all the bricks up. This one we call a plumber. He's doing the plumbing first, the sinks. And then ta-da, their brand new school was done, built by all of our community construction workers. So that is what our construction workers do in our community. They help build our beautiful buildings. So I have a construction worker puppet here. Here he is. He's got all of his tools with him. He's got his hammer and a screwdriver. And I think that's a wrench. I'm not sure. And his little safety glasses. He's got little safety glasses on up there too. Isn't he cute? Say hello. So we have a little song to sing with him, and it says, "This is the way we pound our nails, pound our nails, pound our nails. This is the way we pound our nails all early in the morning." So the next one is a saw. So this is the way we saw our wood, saw our wood, saw our wood. This is the way we saw our wood early in the morning. The next one is our screwdriver. This is the way we use our screwdriver, use our screwdriver, use our screwdriver. This is the way we use our screwdriver early in the morning. And then we're gonna lay our bricks. Are you ready? This is the way we lay our bricks, lay our bricks, lay our bricks. This is the way we lay our bricks early in the morning. We're gonna paint our walls. This is the way we paint our walls, paint our walls, paint our walls. This is the way we paint our walls early in the morning. Say goodbye to our construction worker. Bye-bye. Put him here. So now, I have another song about community helpers. Here we have, community helpers are everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Community helpers are everywhere. Who do you see? We have a firefighter. I see a firefighter with the hose, with the hose, with the hose. I see a firefighter with the hose. He puts out fires. Next one is a police officer. I see the officer on patrol, on patrol, on patrol. I see the officer on patrol. He keeps me safe. Our next one is our mail carrier. We haven't talked about him yet, the people that bring us our mail. He's got a little bag full of mail. I see a mail carrier with his bag, with his bag, with his bag. I see the mail carrier with his bag. He brings the mail. Our next one are our amazing teachers. Shout out to all our amazing teachers out there that help us in our community. I see the teacher in her class, in her class, in her class. I see the teacher in her class. She teaches me. And the other one is the custodian. They help keep all of our school clean. So shout out to all our awesome custodians out there. I see the custodian with the mop, with the mop, with the mop. I see the custodian with the mop. He keeps things clean. We have all our community helpers. Everywhere you look in your community, you will see a community helper for sure. So now we're going to do another song about them. It's called the 10 Little Helpers. So let's count them. We have 1 police officer, 2, this one is a dentist. That is another helper we haven't talked about, the dentist that help take care of our teeth. And then we have the number 3 with a firefighter, a 4 with a nurse. A nurse are people that help our doctors. We need them in our community. Then we have 5, our mail carrier. Number 6 is our veterinarian. And then number 7, he's going to be our ambulance worker or our paramedic. There he is with his stethoscope and his to-go toolkit there, medical kit. We have 8, this is our pharmacist. These are the people that fill our prescriptions that make us better that the doctors give us. And number 9 is our trash man that come and get all of our trash that help keep our community nice and pretty. And number 10 is our school teachers again, that's teaching us. So then we can count them backwards here in a minute. So here we go. Let's count them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to count backwards. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So now let's sing our song about our 10 little helpers. We have 1 little, 2 little, 3 little helpers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little helpers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little helpers, 10 helpers in my town. So we're going to go backwards. We have 10 little, 9 little, 8 little helpers, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little helpers, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little helpers, 1 helper in my town. Good job. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on some patterns, our colors, and our shapes real quick. So here we go. We're going to do some patterns. So here we have a doctor, x-ray, doctor, x-ray, doctor. So what's going to come next in our pattern? An x-ray. Good job. So here we have our construction worker and his hard hat, hammer, construction worker, hard hat. You know what's going to come next? That's right, his hammer. So now we have a school teacher, school building, school building. School teacher, school building. What's going to come next? The school building. Good job. Now we have our fireman. We have a fireman hat, fireman hat, fireman, fireman, fireman hat. So what comes next? A fireman hat. Good job. So now we've got some mailboxes that our mail carrier puts all of our mail in. So we have a green mailbox. We have a purple mailbox. We have a pink mailbox. And we have a brown mailbox. And we have a orange mailbox. And a white mailbox. And a black mailbox. A gray mailbox. And a yellow mailbox. A blue mailbox. And last we have a red mailbox. Good job. Then we've got some shapes. We have our triangle. We have a square. We have a circle. And we have a hexagon that has six sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's your stop sign shape. And we have a heart. We have our pentagon with 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our rectangle. 2 sides are long and 2 sides are short. And then we have our oval. And we have our diamond. Good job. So we have one more song to sing today. About our community helpers. The doctor makes us well. Hey ho, did you know the doctor makes us well? The chef cooks the food. The chef cooks the food. Hey ho, did you know the chef cooks the food? The policeman keeps us safe. The policeman keeps us safe. Hey ho, did you know the policeman keeps us safe? The farmer sows the field. The farmer sows the field. Hey ho, did you know the farmer sows the field? Fireman puts out fires. The fireman puts out fires. Hey ho, did you know the fireman puts out fires? Good job. So that was our story time on our community helpers today. So when you see one of them in the community, be sure you tell them thank you for all the work that they do for us. So now we're going to sing our goodbye song. Ready? Get your choo-choo trains out. Say choo-choo. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving. See you soon. Choo-choo. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving. See you soon. Choo-choo. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving. See you soon. Choo-choo. Goodbye. See you next Thursday.